Plates ready? This is Food School, Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. Want to feel amazing, love the way you look in the mirror, and perform your absolute best in the gym, at work, and in life? You're definitely in the right place. Food, it's you. It builds every single cell of you. And if there is one thing every human being must master, it's food. Because at the very least, eating, you do it every day, several times a day, every single day. You might as well get good at it. I'm your host, Shurina from createyourself.today, your personal nutritionist and plate watcher, your diet guide and explorer, your fat loss coach and food inspector. And just someone with a lot of passion and obsession and curiosity for healthy food, healthy diets, nutrition, optimized human performance, everything and absolutely anything you put in your grocery shopping cart, your fridge, on your plate, and in your mouth. It's my business. Food School, on a mission to help you eat better daily.
It's the last time I talk about food. It's the last time I talk about food.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. And on today's podcast, we're gonna take one of the electrolytes and put it into food practice. Put it on your plate basically, and we will learn how to eat magnesium, one of the most important electrolytes in our body. So what are electrolytes? Again, we started talking about electrolytes yesterday, and today we will continue our conversation. So electrolytes, those are essential minerals that have electric properties, and they help our body in many important functions, but more specifically, and what is really important for every single process in your body, they help cells to communicate between each other and send signals between each other. Specifically, that relates to nerve signals, signals between neurons in your brain, signals between your muscle cells. And as we know, our heart is a muscle, our digestive system, our stomach is a muscle, and we do consist of cells, every single tissue in our bodies. So if our cells can't communicate well, a lot of processes, a lot of things will go wrong. And first and foremost, when you are deficient in electrolytes, you will be feeling off, especially your energy levels will suffer. We talked about potassium yesterday. Today we're talking about magnesium. So some of the things that you might experience if you are deficient in magnesium, and more than 50% of the population that was tested is deficient in magnesium. So some of the things that you might experience are muscle cramps. Especially I used to have those cramps when, like, in the middle of the night I wake up and I feel that pain in my calves. So magnesium deficiency, one of the things that can cause them. Fatigue and weakness, and just feeling low on energy consistently might be a sign that you are low on magnesium. So you don't need to eat more, you don't need more calories or carbs or anything. You just need to get your magnesium. Foods, of course, are the best, and we will talk about magnesium-rich foods today. But then also, when sometimes you need to supplement additionally. Then also irregular heartbeats. That also you can experience if you're deficient in magnesium. High blood pressure, one of the causes of high blood pressure might be deficiency in magnesium. Also, your sleep might suffer, and you might experience a lot of other health problems that are hard to trace and identify, like what's the reason of those things, right? Magnesium participates in one form or the other in more than 600 reactions in your body, specifically energy production, specifically DNA replication when your body copies cells, and that is going on continuously. So if you do lack magnesium, a lot of your cells that your body replicates on a regular basis, like every second of your life, a lot of those cells are going to be defective, and that means that in short and long term your health gonna suffer, your performance gonna suffer, your energy level is gonna suffer, how you feel, your mood swings, your energy, upbeat optimism, all of that gonna suffer if you are deficient in magnesium. So today we are talking about magnesium sources. Most of the foods that are rich in magnesium, they are already low in carbohydrates. There are some higher in carbohydrates, rich in magnesium foods, specifically beans, but we will not talk about those, guys. So because most of you on this podcast are interested in low carb, in keto diets and lifestyle, and are trying to watch your carbohydrates, we will talk about low carbohydrate sources of magnesium. To give you more of a general idea, the foods that are rich in magnesium are leafy greens, fatty fish, nuts, and seeds. So when it comes to leafy greens, they are more beneficial because they also are very low in calories, and we need to eat all these nutrients, all these minerals and vitamins from a variety of food, and so you can't eat 10,000 of calories to get your magnesium, potassium from any food. So that's why leafy greens are so amazing. They deliver a lot of minerals with very little amount of calories, with fiber and almost non-existent carbs. So one of the richest leafy green in magnesium is spinach. So 100 grams of spinach will give you 79 milligrams of magnesium. And by the way, guys, men need somewhere around 410 milligrams of magnesium. Women need somewhere around 310. Let me give you a more precise number here. So men, 420 milligrams per day. Women, 320 milligrams per day. Kids need a little bit less, of course. And athletes might need more, especially if you train a lot, if you sweat a lot, so you probably will need more magnesium. Or if you're going through a lot of stress, you also need more magnesium. So spinach, 100 grams of spinach will give you 79 or somewhere around 80 milligrams of magnesium, and multiply that by 4, and that's gonna give you somewhere less than 100 calories, and you're gonna get all the magnesium you need. And the best way to eat spinach, guys, saute it with coconut oil, with some salt, and that's just gonna be that's gonna taste so amazing. This is my favorite way to eat my spinach, and you can eat all 400 grams of spinach really easily. But you don't have to eat spinach every day to get your magnesium. There are other greens like beet greens, Swiss chard, avocado also has magnesium. You'll have to eat a lot of greens, those other greens, to get all the magnesium you need. Let's switch to fatty fish, like oysters, like sardines, like salmon, like mackerel. They are also good sources of magnesium. Per 100 grams, you will get somewhere around 50 milligrams of magnesium. It depends on the fish, but that's per 100 grams. And obviously, fatty fish is a little bit higher in calories, well, much higher actually than leafy greens, but they're amazing sources of omega-3 fatty acids, of other minerals like calcium, like phosphorus. Also, there is potassium in them, and iron in some of them, and zinc. So fatty fish is also an amazing source of nutrition. And I always love to focus on foods that deliver not just one nutrient, but a whole range of them. And leafy greens and fatty fish, they do deliver quite a lot of those nutrients. Fatty fish also has vitamin D, has vitamin A, nutrients that are deficient in most people's diets. Leafy greens are rich in vitamin C that people still manage to be deficient in, even though even one bell pepper will give you all the vitamin C you need. But anyhow, so now seeds and nuts. By the way, guys, cocoa powder, chocolate, really dark chocolate. So 100 grams of cocoa beans or cocoa powder will give you 500 milligrams of Magnesium, of course, it's going to be somewhere around 400 calories or something like that, but 50 grams will give you more than half of magnesium that you need. I personally like to eat raw cacao beans. They are amazing, full of antioxidants. They improve circulation to your brain, also great source of iron. So dark chocolate without sugar, sorry, raw cocoa beans and cocoa powder that you can make into sugar-free hot chocolate. All of them are rich in magnesium. And then when it comes to seeds, guys, the champions when it comes to magnesium are hemp seeds. So 100 grams of hemp seeds will give you 700 milligrams of magnesium. So you can eat a couple of ounces of hemp seeds and you'll get all the magnesium you need, and they're rich in amino acids. So if you pick up some protein powder made from hemp, so you're gonna also get your magnesium plus all the amino acids. So look into that, guys. So hemp seeds, the richest among nuts and seeds in magnesium and among a lot of other foods, and they're again also high in omega 3, 6, and 9. So hemp seeds, it's an amazing source of nutrition. You can also put it in your smoothies or just eat hearts of hemp, and there are so many ways you can eat your hemp seeds. Brazil nuts, guys. 100 grams of Brazil nuts will give you somewhere around 350 milligrams of magnesium. Chia seeds will give you 393 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams. Then we also have almonds that will give you 268 milligrams of magnesium, and pumpkin seeds 262 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams. But of course, it's hard to beat 700 milligrams of magnesium that hemp seeds will give you. Plus, again, they're rich in all the amino acids, so great plant-based source of protein, and they are also rich in omega 3, 6, and 9 fatty acids, all of them. So hemp seeds, look into that. And then combine all these sources with your leafy greens, with your fatty fish, and you're going to be getting more magnesium that probably most of the people out there. And I'm definitely a fan of dark chocolate. So, and nuts, sometimes I can eat like half a kilo of nuts. My stomach doesn't always like it that much, but I probably eat all the minerals that my body is missing. So nuts, seeds, amazing source of nutrition, of minerals, of healthy fats, of antioxidants. Look into eating more hemp seeds for your magnesium and also for amino acids and healthy fats. Almonds, pumpkin seeds, Brazil nuts, cocoa powder, cocoa beans, dark chocolate without sugar, all of that, you're going to get a lot of magnesium. And your fatty fish, your salmon especially, is rich in potassium and magnesium among other fish. And then mackerel, sardines, oysters have also a lot of different minerals. And spinach, eat your spinach. Less than 100 calories of spinach will give you all the magnesium you need. Just learn how to cook it, saute in coconut oil and add some salt. That's really amazing recipe, really simple. If you take fresh spinach and you saute it for probably like 7 minutes with coconut oil on moderate heat, that's going to taste amazing, and that's going to deliver a lot of magnesium to you, plus iron, plus a lot of antioxidants in spinach. So spinach is amazing. That's what I'm trying to say, but not just spinach. So that's how you eat your magnesium, guys. And with these episodes, I want you to kind of listen to them and remember some of those foods that are rich in many nutrients, like fatty fish or like leafy greens, also nuts and seeds, and cocoa powder, cocoa beans, dark chocolate, also really high in different nutrients. So try to eat a lot of those powerful foods or superfoods that deliver a lot of nutrients to you on a regular basis, and you might not hit all your nutrition points every single day, but you're going to be quite close to that, and you're going to see how your health, how your energy improves, and how everything else in your life improves your health, including, fatty fish, leafy greens, nuts and seeds, avocados, super high in potassium, but also have magnesium and monounsaturated fatty acids and a whole bunch of fiber. So avocado is also a superfood, a favorite superfood of mine. Eat your magnesium, eat your potassium, and tomorrow we're gonna learn how to eat your calcium without dairy. Quite a challenging task, I must say, but you can do it. Stay tuned, guys. I really wish you a wonderful dinner, lunch, or breakfast today. Try to add those amazing magnesium-rich foods in one of your meals at least today. And as usual, till next time, eat better daily.